name is Jock Howson. Welcome to AEA. With advanced English acquisition, learning English is as difficult as ABC or as easy as ABC. We have 3 tracks. Track A, Advanced English Acquisition Strategies. Track B, Business English. And Track C, Conversational English Skills Development. But this video is focused on Track A, and this is Video 1, an introduction to Advanced English Acquisition Strategies. You have to know where you are to understand where you need to get to. So, the first question we ask is, where are you? We can work with you to find out exactly where you are in terms of your current English capability. But also, we know that everyone studies English for different reasons, and we have to understand why you need better English. So we will check how important these different skill areas are to you. Your input skills, reading and listening. Your output skills, talking and writing. And then, of course, your processing skills, your ability to think in English. So let's talk about these briefly. Speaking, we can help you to improve your ability to speak in English by introducing you to a new range of techniques, all focused on developing voice, vocabulary, clarity, and structure. But listening comes right along with it because communication has to work both ways. So to improve your ability to understand spoken English, AEA helps you to think about how to practice things like comprehension, elision, phrasing, and interpretation. Writing is the most technically complex of all the language skills. And to help you to improve your ability to write good English, AEA works with you to master things like vocabulary, sentence structure, grammar, and meaning. And then we have reading. Reading is often overlooked and underemphasized, but reading is the best way to improve all areas of your English, including vocabulary, sentence structure, grammar, and voice. And then lastly, we have thinking. Thinking in English is the key skill required to achieve very high levels of language competence, and AEA teaches you how to practice thinking in English, working to cut the translation gap, using techniques such as sub-vocalization and focusing on clarity at all costs. So let's have a quick look at a graph which shows how we measure the importance of these different skill areas over time as you get better, as you gain proficiency. It's a very simple graph, and right at the top, of course, for most people, speaking is the most important. But very quickly people understand that listening is right there as well, because communication has to work in both directions. For most people, writing is less important, but for those in business, for example, writing speeches, doing presentations, writing can be very important indeed. And we will work with you to achieve the writing levels that you need. And then we have reading. With AEA, you're likely to spend more time reading in English than you've done in the past, because we believe it's one of the best tools that you have. But the very best tool, right at the top, once you get to a certain reasonable level of capability in English, is your ability to think in English. Most people already do this a little bit because there are phrases, words, and sentences that you can use without having to think about them. Hello, how are you? We can help you to leverage that and use more and more language without having to refer to your native language. So how does it all work? Well, AEA aims to fundamentally change how you learn. We also want to help you to improve every day. Many people get frustrated over time. We want you to understand that you are getting better because we provide coaching, not simply teaching. So what is English coaching? AEA introduces a new approach to learning. We set you tasks and targets, and then we encourage you to commit to those tasks and deliver those targets. We work on your motivation as well as your skills. And when does all this happen? We work with you to agree a schedule that fits your time frame. Normally we do 1 or 2 sessions a week. We can do more if it's required, if there's something urgent. But the important thing is you can practice anywhere, anytime. You don't need to be talking to me. You don't need to be in front of a computer. You don't need to be in a class. We help you to build your language goals into your spare time. We know you're busy. We help you to fit this in to your busy schedule. So how does it work? Well, we have 1 or 2 sessions a week, and every session we review what you've done since the last time we talked, and we agree with what you will do before the next session. And then you work by yourself to complete the tasks and practice that we have agreed on. We tell you what to do and how to do it, and then you go off and do it in your own time. So, how much time does all this take? Well, how much time you commit depends on you. From 10 minutes a day to 14 hours a week or more. It's all about motivation. It's all about your motivation. We're coaching you. Part of our job is to make sure you're motivated, to keep you motivated. But how motivated are you? That is entirely up to you. And then, of course, the question is, how much does all this cost? If you want detailed information on the pricing, just go to our website. But the important thing is this. You can pay for 1 session at a time, or you can buy blocks of sessions and plan ahead. It's entirely up to you. There is no commitment. If you're busy, if you're too busy to talk to us, that's okay. We can do it when you're ready. And how long we work together depends entirely on how much improvement you want to see. We are confident that we can help you to improve your English capabilities. The question is, how far do you want to go? That's it. If you want to get hold of me, just send me an email, jock@4c.com. And if you want more information on Advanced English Acquisition, AEA, just visit our website, www.4c.com. I look forward to talking to you sometime in the near future.